too. I'm a quick learner, and as a quarterback for a team, you do what's asked of you, and then do the rest of your playmaking ability. So for me, it's an easy transition. It just feels natural.
Adapting's a way of life.
It is.
Shea, can you tell us, when you first knew this was going to be the offense, what your reaction is, and now that you've been in it now, spring?
I was just excited, man. I was excited. I watched Alabama a lot last year. As soon as he came in, day one, just got with the installs and looked it over with them, and I just couldn't wait to get on the field.
Wilton Spate said something a couple weeks ago after Pro Day about seeing you with the handcuffs off. Did you feel a little handcuff?
Not really. That was the offense we were running last year. My job is to do that. So I tried to be the best in that offense. I love Wilton. He's awesome. But yeah, just gonna be myself in this offense too. Each offense, it's system driven. So go out there and be myself.
Are they off now?
What's that? Yeah, they're off.
How similar is this to what you were running at Ole Miss?
Pretty similar. It almost is a little bit more air raid and pass driven. I think this is a good mixture of both.
Has that helped you, I guess, adjust to it or learn it?
Yeah, I think just being in the RPO system kind of gives me a little bit of background and knowledge of what's going on here. So it's been helpful.
What do you like best about it?
What I like best about it? It's all the playmakers around me and all the different ways we can get to whatever we want.
Looks like Ronnie Bell might be pretty good in this offense.
Oh yeah, he was good last year. He's just a young guy coming on, and he's played a huge role this spring. And obviously had a tremendous catch on third down and took it for 120 yards for the touchdown. It was fun.
What do you like about the RPOs in particular?
RPO, run pass options. Yeah, I just like the options in it. Yeah.
You've probably been asked this shit, but how different is the offense, and how much do you like it?
I think it's night and day. I know we're going to carry over some stuff from last year, but as far as the similarities, I think there's very, very few of them. So it's going to be fun.
Are the carryovers and short yardage goal line sort of things where you see where we will see the carryover?
Come on. Next one.
We saw it on the field, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to carry over some stuff from last year, and obviously we'll have some new stuff going in, but just relying on playmakers.
Jim said at the start of camp, you can't put your feet up and relax. And but do you feel like you got pushed a little more competition from Dylan and Milton?
Yeah, I mean, even last year, even the spring coming in, it's a talented quarterback room. I think we all push each other each and every single day. But the mindset I took with this spring was just competing with myself, be better than I was yesterday. Just not making the same mistake twice, taking notes, just being the best quarterback I can for this team.
For the receivers and running backs that you don't have right now, do you think if they come back, this could help the program because so many more guys got reps to get experience this spring that maybe they wouldn't have as much if some of the receivers and running backs were?
Can you say that one? That was a good question. Can you say that one?
Thank you. You got a lot of running backs and wide receivers out right now. If they all come back and are healthy, could that end up helping you guys because so many other young guys got a chance to get reps this spring?
Yeah, obviously it was unfortunate to have all three of those guys out. Nico and Donovan, and even Tariq was out. A good amount of it, with his hamstring and CT. I think that just gave the young guys an opportunity to come in and get some experience and go against the ones and twos. I think Mike Sandstro, Ronnie Bell, Oliver Martin, all those guys got real life reps. All 12 practices, 13 practices so far. So, with those other guys coming back, we can do that much better. So it's exciting.
What are your impressions of, even though we haven't really been able to see him on the field, of Zach Charbonnet?
He's a big kid. I watched his highlight tape before he came here. Wanted to figure out what type of kid he was, and he's real quiet. You can tell he's adjusting to it, but I'm excited to see what he's got. He's got a man. He's a monster in the weight room. So he's obviously fast. So he's gonna be a good addition.
Shea, how much different is all this for you than this time last year, and do you feel like the Michigan quarterback now?
What?
How much different is all this for you than it was last year?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
Are you more? I mean, I assume you're more comfortable being in the same place for a second year, obviously.
Oh yeah. If you're going towards that, yeah. I think last year I was just coming in and being the guy and just trying to do what was asked of me. And now I feel like I got some chemistry and some camaraderie with the team, and I think we're flowing a lot better. And I think always after year one it's gonna be better.
Last year didn't end the way you guys wanted to. What's the vibe in the locker room right now?
Our attitude. From day to day, we've been talking about attitude all spring. Just the way you approach something. You got to have a certain drive or certain motivation. The way you approach practice or meetings or workouts or extra work on your own. With an attitude, something in the back of your head. That drives you. And I think a lot of our guys have been using that Notre Dame game and the Ohio State game as that extra drive in the back of our heads. And I think that pushes us to work harder.
How much did those games fix in your mind that you were going to be back here this year?
The last one for sure. Notre Dame game was tough. At Notre Dame, first week. You lose against a good team by a touchdown. That's tough, but that one against Ohio State is unacceptable, and I think it had a huge impact.
How much did you know about Josh Gaddis? Did you know much about him?
I didn't know too much about him, but whenever I heard he was going to be OC, I read up on him. He was at Penn State, played in the league for a couple of years. So he definitely has a background in the game. He's had a lot of success at Alabama, so we believe in him and we trust in him, and we're just ready to go.
What did he say to you first time you met up with him?
First time I met up with him, I don't know. I think it was like one of those like let's do this thing, like a kind of a look or whatever, and a smile and walk away. But we've been meeting every other day and getting to know each other, and it's just fun. It's fun learning another new system and getting ready to get after it.
What does Coach McDaniel bring to your room?
He brings a level of focus, a level of being more engaged on everything you do. Even during practice, when you're not in taking the reps, you're outside, you're taking mental reps, and you should be totally mentally exhausted at the end of practice because of how locked in you are. And just really recognition on a lot of things. But he's definitely slowed the game down a lot for me.
Jim Harbaugh has said that this is